Team Europe to break.
Against Jeremy and Chris. Kaçi wants to get that performance from yesterday, set it straight, show what he's got, show the amazing game he can bring. Having said that, this is the best scenario if you're Jeremy Jones. If you've been called into this event 48 hours ago, hey Jeremy, by the way, you got to step up and play. Hasn't maybe been practicing. His team is up 5-3 now. For him, this feels like a bonus opportunity. Nice shot there by David. First shot of the match, clean hit.
Just one final word on Joshua Filler. When he and Christoph Reiches won the World Cup for Germany, beating Darren Appleton and Carl Boys in the final earlier this year, they had a wonderful run of the ball, there's no doubt about it. Of course, the pool gods given, they take away, and he had a very bad run of the ball in the match we've just seen.
A beautiful saying is, Phil, the thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. And we just saw that in Joshua's match. The run wasn't with him, it was more on Tyler's side, but you have to be objective. Joshua did everything he could to return the momentum, but he did mess up that safety in the final game, and Tyler really responded with a great run out. Joshua could have had a chance there to potentially make it 4-4 and then see what happens.
Hey, we got time.
And the outcome of that match has just ramped up the intensity and the importance of this one.
It feels weird, like we have hardly seen these players yet in this whole event. They're playing last up. They've waited all day for this match. It's the cue ball. The 2 going in is a big bonus because that means they don't have to go all the way back down table first. They can go straight from the 3 to the 6. David played a beautiful safety, creating this opportunity. And 5 nicely open laid balls here for the taking. To get both players in a great vibe. David hasn't lost a rack yet after the 5-on-5 game. He's played 1 doubles match and won 5-0 together with Jason. This would mean he's on a roll of 6 racks won if they get out here.
And a key component of that whitewash last night was Alcaide's safety.
Worried faces there this time. But Phil, if they get this point, it's still 5-4. They got so much power, they can still win an entire session. This right now is the crucial match of the entire day for Europe.
Europe wins the first rack.
Just what they needed to stop the tilt, as it were. Europe drawing first blood in this last match of the night, a night that's been truly remarkable. If you're just joining us, in the first matchup it was great for Europe. Jason Shaw overcame Shane Van Boning in the Players' Choice match 5-3, but since then it's been downhill. Europe needed something positive to happen. In fact, it was a negative occurrence for the USA.
Did you see in the replay how fast David jumped out of his chair? He's really pumped up. Last night with Jason also, he's like, vamos, vamos, let's go. That's his style of play. He wants that energy, he wants that groove. And again, they got that opportunity right out of the gate. That's going to work really well for his style of play.
Whenever I think of David Alcaide, I will always remember the length of the table double he knocked in to beat Alexander Kaçi in Gibraltar in the World Masters final. It was a truly remarkable shot and a truly remarkable match.
The drama of that moment.
Thank you. It's the second break. Team USA to break. Trailing 1-0.
Let's see how USA responds. Good square hit. Cue ball went a little bit too far to the right. That means that the 1 and the cue ball are now on opposite sides of the side rails. Can't play anything offensive. He's got a tricky little safety here. He could roll softly, hit his left side of the 1 and crawl behind the 3. Don't think he can hit the right side of the 1. Or is the screen fooling me again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's an open 1 shot here. Who's gonna go first? Kaçi's going for the open shot. Far away from the 1.
Extension, please.
Has to hit it quite hard to get away from that purple 5 ball. If he hits it soft, he's going to be behind that. So he's got to put a pretty big stroke into this. Something wrong with his microphone there on his close. We hear a lot of crackle. Nicely struck ball. Getting to the middle of the table. Can David draw it back all the way for the 3-4 combination? Remember, if you hit the lowest numbered ball, you can pocket any other ball with a carom or with a combination as long as you make a legal contact on the lowest numbered ball. Ooh, nice shot. Cue ball's got to slow down here. It did.
And it actually curved away from the cushion.
Yeah. Table fitters might have to do something about that tonight. There's a little curve away from the pocket, but the table's been playing great. So not a big deal. Tricky part about that shot was he couldn't really roll it in. It would have been right on top of that ball. Tried to get the balls into the open, the cue ball and the 3, but the 3 landed on the rail. He was hoping that it would stay closer to the pocket. I think David's looking at a safety. He wants to bank the 3 as he was pointing past the other side pocket. And then the cue ball towards the 5. Yep. And the 3 under the 9. Beautiful touch.
Alcaide's defense in this tournament so far has been top notch.
Yeah, that's
this rail. We hit this rail.
Yeah, you're hitting that rail, and you want the 3 to come up a little if you can. You know what I'm saying?
That's something that David's
Hey,
really
remember, let it
worked on.
coast down here, baby.
He's played a lot of 3 cushion, and he still is. And that's really sparked his defense. David's, that is. Look at this shot. Look at the speed of this shot. Hitting the 3 ball, paper thin, ton of spin, sending it 4 rails around, and using that 5 as a blocker. That's one of the most impressive shots I've seen Chris play in the entire Mosconi Cup. Also last year's. Deadly touch there. What's the cue ball doing?
Stop. Fuck. Good shot.
It was a good hit from Kaçi. If that 3
You
ball
want to
would
go
have...
into it, go into it. If I don't mind shooting the shot, you know what I mean?
You can't shoot it. This is my shot.
No, I'm saying I don't mind shooting a longer shot.
Yeah, I think I got to roll by it.
That's fine.
Chris was opting, communicating if Jeremy would have wanted to run into that purple 5. Jeremy said, no, I'm just going to roll it in and roll by it. The good thing about this one, if he makes it, the cue ball's going automatically to the other side of the table for a shot on the 7. So the position on that shot was absolutely natural. And it's sort of the same situation here. He's not straight in. So I'm thinking Jeremy's going to make this and stun the cue ball a bit over to play the 9 in the same pocket as the 7. Nice stroke there from Jeremy. So USA responding here with a great save and a solid run out.
USA wins the second leg.
Great shot.
This USA team are resilient, they're stubborn, stoic, they won't go away.
What a safety.
Sticking to the Europeans like
what a
glue, and as
safety.
Jeremy Jones said, what a safety from Chris Reinhold. That, in the end, made all the difference.
He let the 3 come up perfect. I just want to hit it like so.
You know, we've been talking about Jeremy Jones as the American captain. He's a really good player, you know, in his own right.
All right, boys.
He's actually 50 years of age now, so very much a veteran. He won the US Open one pocket in 1998. He was the US Open 9-ball champion in 2003, and he was runner-up to Nick Varner, an American legend, in the World 9-ball Championship in 1999. He's had a great career, and very surprisingly, you know, Niels, you might not know this, he didn't start playing the game until he was 17.
17. That sounds old nowadays. The youngsters starting at 9, 8. And they come on the European circuit when they're 16, not missing a ball. Drives me nuts. You know, the funny thing is, I saw Chris standing there, and he was the tiniest guy in the group. And at the press conference, he said that he also used to play a lot of team sports, but he was getting sick and tired of getting dunked on in basketball.
Well, you know,
You hit them like that, I don't care where you leave me.
I've been undercutting the balls in practice, and I mentally noticed that. And I just came over here on my
Thank you, it's the third reg. We all squared 1 reg each.
He said, I got tired of getting dunked on in basketball, so I switched to pool. Good move for him. Excellent, excellent photographer, by the way. People that didn't know that. Chris is also a photographer. He does a real good job with that. Is it getting past the 1 there? I think it did, Phil. Yep. You can see it in the arena here. He's got a clear shot on the 1. Now the big question is, what are they going to do with this 3-7? Can they make a combination? The last 2 combinations didn't go too well for Kaçi. He ran out of position on both of them. He will have to make the combination again, because it will be David making the 2. Nice clean stroke there by the Albanian assassin.
You want to play, I go for cushion, you play 3 ball here.
No, combo here. Combo.
Combination is what he says.
Center table.
Yeah, okay.
There's one more really tricky ball on the table, Phil, and that's that purple 5. It doesn't go on the side. You might have to bank it in the other side pocket, so still a lot of play left. Let's start with this combination. David put him in perfect position. Basically all, I'm saying this all between question marks. It's a still tough shot, but basically all he has to do is pocket it. The 3 will travel towards the bottom rail, so he will have a cut shot on the 3. Opted to go a bit forward with the cue ball. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's not totally straight in, so they have options here. Interesting thing is, what will they choose to do with this purple 5? Because that's the party spoiler of this rack so far. Will they go into it? Will they bank it?
Let's go, Kaçi.
Does it go?
Take it now. Stand if you want.
David's coaching him, he's helping him. Often go into those balls. Oh, wow. That is really, really unfortunate. Very positive stroke. A lot of good things could have happened there. He hit it exactly full in the face and just send that ball around the 8 and leaving the cue ball there. That's a horrible situation for David now to step into the box.
Yes, given the caliber of Kaçi shot, that was so undeserved. Mind you, the Americans are loving it.
All he has here, Phil, is a one-reel blast. He's got to try to create some separation between these balls. He's not going to hit it soft.
Foul
And
shot.
he scratches foul.
Ball in hand.
We haven't shot that.
The challenge
stop
here,
the clock,
Phil,
please.
the monster
Just pull it
challenge,
deep,
they
right?
have to try and stay composed. They haven't done much wrong. They went through that rack nicely. Got a bit unfortunate, then another bad roll scratching in the side, but they haven't made an error or a blunder, I should say. So they have to stay composed, think about the good things that they're doing, and hopefully the favor will return and they will get more opportunities because they're playing good enough. And that's a hard thing to do in these short races. You can get so emotional because you want to score a point for the team and also for yourself and for your fans. It's not a nice feeling if you get some bad luck against you. Meanwhile, this is for 2-1 USA.
And in this late night match, the late replacement, Captain Fantastic Jeremy Jones and Chris Reinhold have taken an unexpected 2-1 lead. What an evening it's been for Team USA so far. Is it going to be capped with another point? During the break, the crowd here have been entertained with dance cam.
Fourth break. USA to break.
I'll tell you what, in this match, tonight, the USA have been leading Europe a merry dance. Now they're going to have the last laugh.
Nineball got some action. Some people shouting 9 on the break, but a beautiful spread. Nice break from Double J.
6 go? About a 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's open. Chris confirming that the 4 ball, the pink ball, passes the green 6. That means that both pockets there on the short rail are open. Gotta get close to this ball to give Jeremy some options. He's got to draw straight back. That's all he can do. Avoid that corner pocket there, the top right of your screen. We saw David Alcaide in the beginning also getting close. Sometimes you have to play in that direction. Here you have a good view of the angle that he has. You can draw it straight back. Did he overcook it? He did. He hit it too hard. And now all Chris really has is to play a safety.
What are you going to do?
You can do
Hard
two
to get
things.
position.
Try it in the side, and if it doesn't go on the side,
Just hold them here.
Yeah.
Take your time. We can use an extension.
extension.
Extension, please.
They're opting to hit the 4 ball rather full in the face, trying to play it
You know the
towards.
speed. Chris, you know the speed, right? You know the speed.
Okay, guys, settle down, please.
Trying to play it towards that side pocket. If it goes in, they have a shot. If it doesn't, the 4 ball's going to go down table and probably end up safe. Look at this. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen is hit the point. Otherwise, it's traveling towards the 7-8. They're going to have a lot of trouble now. Can Team Europe do something productive with this ball? Nothing easy here. They might have a bank in the side. The safety is tough because he's frozen on the rail. All he can do is roll this ball.
Extension, please.
And there's not much. There's not many balls he can hide behind. There's nothing natural here.
Banging on the side, bringing the cue ball here.
Okay.
Yeah. Kaçi also offering that bank into the right side pocket, bringing the cue ball up and down, back towards where he's laying right now. Beautiful shot there. Little bump would be nice. Great execution there.
Wasn't that simply superb?
Little trick here. He's close to the ball, but he has to use a lot of extension in his cue, so that will diminish the feel of the shot. And you can clearly see that there. Still wonder if it wasn't a better option to draw under the 9 to the other rail. As the 7 wants to go more into this low left corner than it wants to go into this top right or the bottom right. Kaçi has a tough shot here.
Either way, eminently missable.
Called it, Phil. Definitely missable. USA wants this to bounce. Europe wants it to slow down. And this, Phil, I'm going to call it. This might be the biggest shot for Jeremy Jones in the cup so far. If they make this one, if Jeremy makes this one, they could be on their way for 3-1. If not, 2-2s in the making. A monster shot here. Didn't let up on that stroke. He didn't roll it or slow it.
Hey, where are you going? Before the side?
He went all the way to the other side of the table. Very positive stroke.
Yeah, then we've seen points like this occasionally missed when the cue ball is so close to the side cushion. I can't imagine it will be, but there's just a scintilla of doubt.
USA.
3-1 to the USA, confounding all of the pre-match expectations. Certainly confounding mine.
Can you have a look on...
I'm astounded, I'm astonished.
That was covered in the
I tell you what, it sets things up
Just being on the rail, you know.
absolutely perfectly.
I didn't mind the 7.
Michael Bridge is somewhere in the arena.
Yes, thank you very much. I'd like to say Skylar Woodward joins me. Skylar, you've had a fantastic night. 2 wins tonight.
Yeah, you know, it's got my 2 wins, the 2 matches I played. Went out there, I felt good. I made a couple mistakes, but I felt good out there. You know, got the W.
And tell us about the crowd, because obviously it's very pro-Europe, but you guys seem to just got on with it.
Yeah, you know, like I've said it before. They're the 6th man. It's the best thing for the event. It's great. Great, the fans, they yell if you make the ball, yell if you miss. It doesn't matter. They're just screaming. It's great. It gives you the jitters because they're screaming so loud.
But you're thriving on it though, Skylar.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love it. It like puts the pressure on. I've always loved the pressure.
Finally, a word on your captain, because he was preparing to be the captain, just sitting there and coaching, and he's there playing in the final match.
Yeah, I mean, he's been here 7 times before. He's won 5 of them with 2 winning Nineballs. He knows what it takes and what to do when he's out there, and he knows the conditions. And you know, he hasn't played that much in a while, but he's been practicing and trying to get the time in so he can get back in stroke.
So far, so very good. US in control.
Yep. Got a cue ball?
Love that accent, don't you? Skylar Woodward, the Kentucky kid from the bluegrass state, but representing in this Mosconi Cup the red team. The blue team are in danger of being in crisis.
Yeah, Skylar looks like the ultimate son-in-law with those puppy eyes dogs, or puppy dog eyes, I should say. Meanwhile, nice break from Kaçi. Oh, look at this. The 4 ends up...
Can we just stop the clock, please?
David's microphone's letting loose. And the 4 ends up...
You can just take it off the TV. Take it off completely.
The 4 ball spoiling the party there for the lane of the 1 to the corner. Can't cut it in the side. He had a potential option to cut the 1 into the corners, but they got no shot now. It's really, really not rolling for Team Europe. The safety is also very difficult. I don't see anything super productive here, Phil. I wouldn't mind opting for a push out to change the situation a bit.
60 seconds, please.
And open up a different safety option, because there's nothing to hide behind. They can't bank it, they can't cut it in.
And when the rolls go against you, no one is immune to that. It happens to every single person who's ever picked up a pool cue. And when you have a session like this, it's just about limiting the damage, because
You know what I mean?
everything could turn around
Whatever.
tomorrow.
True.
We can push if you want.
They have that option always after the break, ladies and gentlemen, to play that push out. They can do whatever they want.
Push
And
up.
the opponent can come in and say, I'm going to shoot the shot or you go ahead. So it's not a bad idea sometimes to tie up a ball, potentially create a problem, or create a lot of distance as such here. And the interesting thing now,
Over here, cue ball behind the A, or is that double kick?
you can think a couple of shots ahead.
Near the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get all the way behind the 8.
Here, go ahead, you shoot.
You can get them on the back rail though. No, I like
Even
you
if you
shooting
play good safety here, you have to realize that the 7 ball, for example,
Try and put the ones that
could
you
create a
want.
problem for a next
Nice
shot
and thick.
safety. So you got to think ahead. You have to think, what can your opponent do? What can I do after that? what's happening with this 1-9. No,
Shot, Chris.
They didn't line up.
Shot, sir.
A little thinner than I wanted to.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep on the rail.
I have to agree, that was a pretty good shot from Chris. The danger there was that 7 ball, but if Kaçi makes contact with the 1 on his right side, left side for us on the screen, to try to go behind the 7, the 1's going to stay down table because it's going to hit the 9.
Cue ball for behind the 4. Ready?
What about the 1?
You're trying to stop in the 7, the 1. But it's tough shot, Kaçi. Up to you. 25 seconds, don't worry.
I see a small passive shot here hitting the right side for us of the 1. About half ball. Don't hit the 3 and just bump the rail, and cue ball bump the rail towards the right corner pocket. Try to use the 9 as a blocker. That's a simple shot. Not easy, but a simple shot speed-wise. Wow. That's what they went for. They were hoping to make contact with that 7. That's what you could hear them discuss. So they went full-blooded there, do or die. And they have to make another tough tactical decision. He could opt for the same thing, try to cut it in and play the cue ball into the 7. Hope to break the speed of the cue ball, but... or play defense. What is he going to do? Yeah, he's going to play behind that 7. And again, Phil, we see that excellent safety play from David coming into this match.
So reliable in that department. He thinks clearly and then he executes.
Those shots are far from easy. That's why playing other games to develop your pool game is a good idea, like 3 cushion, play some snooker. It all makes you a better player.
Contact, ball in hand.
Our extension.
And start the clock, please.
And this really does open the door for the Europeans in this rack.
Kaçi setting up the long 2. This doesn't quite look like the correct angle from this point of view. Oh boy! The tough part of that shot, ladies and gentlemen, he couldn't play good position shooting the 2 in the right corner where it was laying. He couldn't really get on the 3. So he opted to shoot it all the way to the top. I think he should have put it straighter. Just float it down directly to the short rail instead of going off that side rail there and then floating down. There's too much going on to distract him. The shot became much harder.
That mistake reminiscent of a ball that Albin Auschen missed in the second match this evening. Didn't have ball in hand, but it was a similar kind of shot.
How much I can use straighter or a little bit angle?
Yeah, just don't overrun. You know what I mean? I can overmove the ball. I can move the ball short side. I can do a lot of things. I mean, try and get me back a little bit. You know?
This is really serious for the Europeans. If they go 4-1 down, bear in mind, next up, the Americans are breaking.
Ooh, Chris overcooked that ball. Went way too far.
It's all right.
Jeremy says it's all right. But this could have been a lot easier for Jeremy if he was straighter in. Big tester again. Jeremy's getting back a stroke, ladies and gentlemen. And like you said, Phil, this is not getting any better for Team Europe. Things are slipping away this evening. And I have to admit, I'm the first to say that I really didn't expect
There you go. There you go.
the way things are going. And it makes it super exciting because the team of Europe, the team that Europe has, they are capable of doing the exact same thing tomorrow.
USA.
Well, they talk about trying to keep up with the Joneses. Europe in this match can't keep up with Jeremy Jones and his inspired partner Chris Reinhold. It's 4-1 now
Making balls, baby. Make
to
balls,
the
make
buoyant
balls.
USA. Team Europe
that a timeout
stunned. Eklent Kaçi looks
Well, I got
as
it.
though
I got
he's
it. But it don't matter. That's
found a shilling and
fine.
lost a tenner.
See, he's going off that side rail, sliding down table. With that angle, that's not an easy shot for ball in hand. I think putting it straighter would have been more advisable. It's easy to say that from up here. But what impresses me, Phil, at this moment, this evening, how well Team USA have stuck together. They're supporting each other. They're rooting for each other, coming into the arena.
Whose break is it? Whose break is it, please? Chris, yeah.
And they've got
Your break.
2 more breaks should they need them in rack 6 and rack 8 if it gets that far. It was a very disappointing night last night for Eklent Kaçi, playing out of turn, of course, in a doubles involving Tyler Steyer and, yes, Chris Reinhold. So bad memories being reignited for the Albanian.
Yeah, he must feel a bit shell-shocked there. Missing ball in hand is like, for a pro player, one of the worst feelings you can have.
Thank you. The 6th break, USA to break. Leading 4x to 1.
Again, the tricky part is to shake that off. Hope you get another chance. Team USA to break. Chris put down a good break in his first attempt. He wants to copy and paste that one. Made one. Will not have a shot on the one, I believe. Somebody screaming 9-ball, but that combination's not quite there. Tricky situation here. Made the corner ball. Made another ball. Almost made a third. Tricky situation here, Phil, because
It's all you. I have no idea what
I
you're
gotta bleed the cue ball off the 2 towards that hole and have the 2 come up. Okay, the one's gonna go
Yeah.
over a little bit.
Whatever you think.
Extension.
here we get to see the knowledge of Jeremy Jones. I think what he's saying is that if he hits the right side of the 1, our left on the screen, the 2 is going towards the pocket, off the 9. But is he going to go for it flooded? Or is he going to play the cue ball with some safety in mind? He's going to hit his left side and use the 2 to come. Oh, what's the cue ball?
Outdoor, ball in hand.
A little more spin, I guess.
More spin. I hit it how I wanted, though. I had the 2 come up and everything. Yeah, I told him I gotta bleed it for it.
Another place.
He's getting into it, Jeremy. He's trying to hit the 2 and come back up and use that 2 as a blocker. Intelligent shot, but it curved away from him.
He's got 2 jobs, Jeremy, captain and player. He looked at the commentary box there. I think he wanted a third. Hours.
Yeah, he's getting animated. A lot of talking, a lot of body language. And I don't blame him. Great opportunity here for Kaçi and David to compose themselves, get through this rack. 4-2. Going into the timeout then. Let Team USA think about that little error for a bit. It's not like they've done a whole lot wrong, except the ball in hand might have been a blunder, but it just hasn't really been going. It's got to lag this one in, Phil. The mistake could be if you hit it slightly too hard that the 4 follows that green 6 into the same pocket. You want to have it. Yep, judged it well.
Side, Kaçi.
Alcaide needs the bridge.
Opting for the side pocket
Did you ask for it?
position. David shaking his head. Doesn't like some position. Yeah, he's going for the side.
Thanks, second.
More natural, coming into the line there. Again, beautiful speed. Couldn't have placed that one much better with your hand. Nice little finesse shot there from Eklent.
This enthralling evening, and indeed, European hopes in this final doubles match remain alive. They're still struggling, but it's now 4-2 to the USA. Have we just seen the start of a sustained fight back? That rack was all about the in-off, the scratch.
You're absolutely right. And you can see a little boogie woogie there from Jeremy. He played a really intelligent shot. The result was just
Earth on the left. Hey, where's the restroom that we use?
not desired. Jeremy needs to go.
A check.
Quick restroom break. There's the team.
This break is a place.
They don't have to play anymore. Chilling out, rooting for their boys.
Davey.
And on the other side, there's 5 European guys in the chairs. There's Alex Lely, 2-time Mosconi Cup player. Never won it, unfortunately. This was in the era where USA was still very dominant, with the likes of Rodney Morris, Earl Strickland, also Jeremy. We have Charlie Williams, Corey Dool, all those guys were really putting a beating on Europe. And then we finally managed to turn the tide and build a streak for ourselves.
Well, the worrying aspect for Alex Lely is that he speaks comfortably more languages than Europe have got points.
Yeah. Alex is a traveling man, very good with languages. He must speak about 4 or 5. His father is Italian. He speaks Italian, Dutch, German, French, and a tiny bit of Russian.
And the other characteristic of Alex Lely, sporting-wise, is that he's represented Holland in rugby union.
Correct. He was in the Dutch junior team, then got a knee injury at a very young age, and that's when he started playing pool. Still plays a little bit of rugby now and then. You can hear some real battle stories when he's playing with the old lads. Here's the crowd. That's why this event is so special, people. You have to come down here once in your life at least. It's addicting. There's no better
Ladies and
crowd than
gentlemen,
here.
the 7th break.
Here we go.
USA is leading 4-2. Europe will break.
What Europe needs here, Phil, is a break and a quick run out to really create some momentum, some energy, and some pressure also on Team USA. They don't want to get into another zigzag game, missing opportunities. They need a clean run out here. It's got to bounce. It did. What about the 2 and 7? I think he can make the 2 off the 7 into that corner. It doesn't go in clean, but if he hits the rail right before that brown 7, he can make what's called a carom shot. into the corner pocket. So everything is wide open here.
Yes, it's a squeeze, but a doable squeeze.
Exactly.
Trying to move the 7.
Yeah, if you can.
Not easy though to play position for the 3. Why? Because he has to hit this ball straighter than if he would be playing it straight into the corner. He has to hit the rail, and therefore it's almost a straight-in shot. So he has to hit it quite firm. Hit it directly off the 7, not the rail, but directly into the ball. That meant he had plenty of angle to create something for the 3 ball. Nice shot from David. Once again, excellent speed control. This is what the doctor ordered, Phil. All these balls are sitting there. Keep that composure. Get off the rail. David's fine.
Every single match this evening has been either 5-3 or 5-4. So tight, so keenly contested. And that streak looks like being extended.
That's a warning for you now, yeah? No, it's you.
Someone in the audience distracting the players. Marcel had enough of it. It's going to go 2 rails, I think, here, Phil. Bottom rail, side rail, and coming into beautiful position. You see, once he hits that rail, he's got about 3 to 4 feet of the same angle. That's what you want. That's high percentage position play. Nice shot from Kaçi. Slightly overrun it.
Extension, please.
Picking up the extension.
Yes, it might seem strange to take the extension on the final 9 ball, but when you've got an opportunity to give yourself more time, why not take it?
It's so you don't hear the beeps. It's to give you some more peace on the shot. Excellent.
This is a match that refuses to die. It was 4-1, now it's 4-3. And I'll tell you what, if the Americans don't take advantage of their break-off in rack 8, this could be an almighty comeback and an almighty turnaround in overall fortunes.
I want golden break. Go!
David says I want to go to a golden break. That means they got to win this game. Then Europe's the break. And make the 9 on the break. That's the golden break. That would be the climax of this evening. Finish it off like that.
Alcaide seems so full of energy and positivity. Eklent Kaçi at times looks like a rabbit in the headlights. Trying to focus.
Different characters, different styles. David very intuitive, very quick thinker. Kaçi's more robotic, super high execution. But when they're both playing their best, they're extremely tough to beat. And now they're playing together. Will they get another offensive opportunity at this pool table? Jeremy the break. Had an excellent break the last time. Did a little boogie-woogie with his head. Trying to relax himself. Knows how important this break is.
The 8th break. The USA is breaking on the hill. Leading by 4x to 3.
Chris waiting patiently in the background.
And settle down, please.
one ball got a little nudge after that break. And therefore, it got way more speed and the ball separated.
Putting the cue ball there? Where are you going with the cue ball? Yeah, but you're better to put the one. Don't worry about the one so much. Put the one more there and float. You might get him on the 3, you know, instead of the 2. More about the 1 than the cue ball, okay?
Jeremy coaching the shot decision there. Chris is going to hit the right side of this 1. Sending the cue ball 2 rails. Trying to get behind the 2. Jeremy warned him, it's more about the 1 ball. Get the 1 ball on that rail. He didn't. And that's right away an open opportunity for Team Europe.
The pendulum here is swinging.
That was not an easy shot at all.
And it was cued badly, the shoulder came into it.
A lot of body movement. Tried to draw around the angles. And that makes you hit the ball thicker sometimes, subconsciously. Jeremy's gonna go cushion first. Go 3 rails, 1, 2. Oh, he really underhit that one. He underhit that one by a good 3 feet.
Do your thing, baby. You know what to do.
At least.
He's going to be kicking himself for that one.
Yeah, but at least Reinhold can get past the red 3 ball, which at one point was debatable.
Good point. At least he's got a shot. Good thing about this one, Phil, all he has to do basically is make it. Position's automatic towards the 3. Wow. That's nerves of a high diver right there at that moment.
Let it go here, right?
A couple of options here. Can go underneath the 9 maybe. For the 5 in the low left corner. Do you go in between them? That's what he's doing. Trying to get in between. He's got to slow down. Just make the ball, he says. 6 is hanging in the hole.
Yeah, and it's so deep into the pocket, that could cause some kind of complications in itself.
First this shot.
When we're looking back on the overall destiny of this Mosconi Cup, that could be a shot that is front and centre.
Kaçi playing to the rail gives him more options for position on the 7. However, the slate on this table is so deep that he cannot hit that much of this 6 ball. This is not an easy shot. It looks easy, the ball will never be missed. But he has to draw it with low right, 2 cushions, and get to the middle of the table. Very well judged.
Talk about being let off the hook.
Amazing.
At their lowest ebb, Alcaide and Kaçi were 4-1 down. But then, the comeback facilitated by a terrible mistake from Chris Reinhold. If they lose this match, Jones and his partner, Reinhold, will never ever forget that final. This is the miss. Caught that near jaw. And on these 4-inch pockets, I'm afraid, sir, they will not drop. Well, Niels, what a fitting conclusion to what's been a terrific evening's entertainment.
Lorenzo, let's go!
It was only going to end this way, right, Phil? We've had everything this night. It was the only thing missing. Can Team Europe turn it around this evening, steal this point, and let this place erupt? David was talking about the golden break. They at least will get a chance to break and hold serve. What a moment for both teams. It's going to be 6-3 or 5-4 after this final rack of day 2. No more pool after this match. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready.
4 doubles matches in the Cup this year so far. 3 of
Thank you,
them
ladies and gentlemen.
have gone hill.
It's the deciding rack. Europe to break.
And Kaçi's been breaking like a beast in this match, making at least 2 balls, controlling the cue ball. That's what he needs one last time. There it is. What's the 1 ball doing? Kind of the similar shot that as he had before, Phil, where he had to draw out of that corner. He's a bit closer to the 1 this time.
But you know, Niels, the pool gods do not forget. They don't forgive. When Robinson missed that ball and the Europeans cleared up, you just knew they were going to get a chance at the very least.
Let's go, Kaçi. Vamos.
Vamos. Says David. What he wants to get on this 4, he's looking on the other side. I was thinking close to where he is now with the cue ball, bit to the left. Doesn't have that angle. He has to clear the 7 now. Play towards the middle of the table.
Really want to spoil the game here.
And the hair too thin. This is the biggest shot coming up now. He's going to hit half ball. I think he's going to go left and right, side rail for the 6, potentially in the side. Wiped his feet, but he got there. Perfect angle now to the side. Phil, I can't see them not getting out from here. What a moment.
Regardless of whether he's got jet lag or not, Chris Robinson might have trouble sleeping this evening.
This has to feel like a win for Team Europe. They actually had lost this session. If Chris makes that ball, it's 6-3. 5-4 is going to feel like Christmas at this moment. He got there. Look at the crowd. One more ball